All right, so in this video, we're going to go through sample question 27 from the Society of Actuaries ExamP list of sample questions. The question reads, a study of automobile accidents produced the following data. And then they give us a chart, which I love because I always say, if you can, draw a picture, some sort of visualization, a chart, a graph, whatever. But here they give one for us, which is going to make it so much easier to solve this. An automobile from one of the model years, 2014, 13, and 12, was involved in an accident. Calculate the probability that the model year of this automobile was 2014. Okay, so what's the question asking us? What is the probability that the model year is 2014, given that the model year was either 2012 or 2013 or 2014. Okay, so let's see here. What is the actual chart telling us, right? We have model year, proportion of all vehicles, and probability of involvement in an accident. So model year, let's say that's X. X represents the model year. This column would then have to be the probability of randomly selecting X. If we randomly select a car, what's the probability that it's going to be a 2014 car? That's going to be 0.16. Now, the probability of involvement in an accident. So that one's a bit tricky. So some people might get confused, especially when starting out, and assume that's an intersection. However, this is the probability of getting involved in an accident given this specific model year. So this would be the probability of an accident given that you're in a specific model year. All right, so let's look at how to solve this. This is very clearly just kind of another Bayes theorem problem. You're going to see that a lot on these list of sample questions. So let's see. This is going to be equal to the probability that it's the intersection of a 2014 car getting into an accident, right? So the probability of getting into an accident and being a 2014 car divided by the probability of being in an accident given your, the probability of just being in an accident from one of these years, right? It's the notation's weird because I got all the numbers, but these are easy enough to put in. I don't have to actually compute anything because I have the numbers already. All right, so my numerator is going to be the following. The probability of, from Bayes theorem, right, it's going to be the probability of getting in an accident given that you're from the correct year, multiplied, 2014, multiplied by the probability of being a 2014 car. So that's 0.05 multiplied by 0.16. Okay, divided by the probability of being in an accident from the list of years they give, right? From 2012, 2013, 2014. And that will be, 2014 is 0.05 times 0.16 plus 0.02 times 0.18 plus 0.03 times 0.2. And this is something you can just put into a calculator, right? Once you have this set up. So let's see, in the numerator, I'm going to have 0.05 times 0.16 over 0.5, 0.16 plus 0.02 times 0.18, and then finally plus 0.03 and 0.2. Our final answer is the following. It is 0.45 repeating. And since it rounds to 2 decimal places, it is going to be approximately 0.45, which lines up with answer choice D. Okay, so again, this was another Bayes theorem problem. Just to kind of quickly go over what it's asking us, because I know the notation and the way I wrote it might have been a bit confusing. So it was initially asking the probability of having of randomly selecting a car that was from 2014, right? Given that this car had an accident and it was from one of the following years of, let's just say 12, 13, 14, right? So based off conditional probability, it should be the probability of being in an accident and from one of these years and being from 2014, which is essentially just the probability of being in an accident and being in 2014 divided by the probability of being in an accident from one of these years. Probability of being in an accident and from being one of the following years, which is from 012. Is it still 012? What did you say, 12? 13 or 14. Okay, and simple as that. You just, use Bayes' theorem and you're just taking values from the chart. Nothing tricky about this. Hopefully that cleared up this question for anyone that might have been having trouble with it. If this video helped you out, hit the like button, because that definitely helps me out. If there are any more questions, throw it down in the comments. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. But other than that, good luck, guys.